Okay, this one you can announce this
Ah,
sponsor.
Nicki. Hey. Nicki Minaj. She should calm down. She's not fighting
How dare you?
Spotify.
She put her blood, sweat, and tears. She fight it. If now you go fight everybody. No one should tell her to calm down. I resent such a statement.
Not giving up on you. So, no matter what you're into, Verve is key to opening the doors you want. So, have you got Verve? Verve, the rewarding way to make payments.
Studio.
Breakfast show.
And a good morning to you, Lagos. You're tuned in and listening to Smooth Breakfast with Valentine.
And Folu.
Right now, it is the Grapevine, and it is brought to you by...
Verve.
Yes. Joining us in the studio, we've got our fantastic Grapevine analyst in the studio, Myst. How you doing, girl?
I'm good, baby girl. How you doing?
Excellent. Your voice, I'm still going to collect it. I told you this. We also have Chef Jeff in the studio. Good morning, Jeff. How are you?
Good morning, good morning, good morning.
An absolute pleasure to have you both, and a pleasure to have you, Lagos, and the rest of the world. In true Grapevine tradition, if you're joining us for the first time, we tend to preview new music first of all, and then we go into the entertainment stories from around the world. Now, it's a little bit different today because it's not just new music. We've also got a bit of a throwback because we snoozed on one of these tracks earlier on this year, and we're going to be telling you which one in just a bit. Before we do, contact us though on these different platforms.
All right, so you can send us a message on WhatsApp, messages only. It's 0809 444 0981. And then you can send a tweet to us at Smooth981FM. Use that hashtag Grapevine981. But also on YouTube, where we're streaming live right now, so you can see our wonderful faces. Send a message, or actually just type in the search box on YouTube, Smooth981FM Lagos, and voila, we're there.
That's simple. That's simple. So first off, let's go into this one. It's also a new video. It's by Patoranking. Now, we were supposed to play this earlier on this week, but we did get caught up in the special. There was no time for it. But now go into it and just take a look at what Pato did with this brand new one. It's called Heal the World. I tweeted about it yesterday. I actually wrote a brief thing about it on my Facebook, so you can go over there and check it out. But let's come back and talk about it because I also had some very interesting responses on Twitter, and I want to know what you guys think. Here he is, Patoranking with Save the World. Heal the world. Oops.
Picks up. Stay winning.
Beautiful history, but people make you feel like everything's a mystery. They make you live life in a jittery. We pray to God Father to give us victory. They can look around the city now. No longer what I'm eating now. 21 look like 50 now. They try to make you, you know. Back then she was a cutie now. You will never be beauty now. If all of you say the booty now, all you do is put in and looting now. So heal the world, heal the world.
Studio. All right, there he is, Patoranking with Heal the World, full orchestra, full choir behind him. Lagos, send us your thoughts, of course, the rest of the world as well. The WhatsApp number is 0809 444 0981. Tweet at us and use the hashtag Grapevine981. Over to our analysts. I want to know, what do you guys think about this video and this song?
You see, I really like the fact that there's an upgrade. It feels like there's a visible, very loud upgrade to the level of music he's wanting to make at the moment. The fact that he wants to address issues, which is I think what you should do when you get to a certain level as an artist, is you should not come and be singing about the drinks and the babes and the parties anymore. But that shouldn't just be your focus. You should be able to address important things with your platform. And I think the message in this song is really clear. It's not ambiguous in any way. It's a very clear message, and I think it's a necessary message as well. Because there's a lot of hating, a lot of basic like selfishness going on right now, and I think this is what this song is trying to address. So I'm really impressed with the quality of the song, and the video is also very on point. It's a very, very direct video. They went there to go and fight, but then they allowed love to end the whole and I'm so very happy about this song and this video. Well done, Pato.
I mean, I thought if I only heard this song, I would have thought this was like a Marley brother featuring somebody with a Michael Jackson influence that's also really shown in this video. I like you said, I really love the upgrade here. I think it's definitely has an international appeal at the same time, the likes of what Mr. Easy is doing as well. And the message is really clear. It's a fantastically shot video. It has a very I can't fault it. Like the graphics and everything is really, really on point, and the message is there. It's clearly, if you see Michael Jackson's "Heal the World" video, you're kind of getting something along those lines, but with its own different appeal at the same time. But the message being shown from A to Z.
So when you learn that a whooping $63,000, that's about 23 million naira, was dropped on a video, it makes sense.
It shows.
It does.
Look at all the extras.
Look at. I was about to
shows.
say that. That was my first thought. You know, I got the video and I'm like, they must have spent plenty
On
more.
all these people.
Because
It
there was
was
just a
not
lot of
free.
people.
It was
a lot
not
of
free,
people.
and the diversity of the people as well.
God bless
from
you.
everywhere. It's not
Everywhere.
just here's Nigerians or black. No, it's literally everywhere. It's representing the world right there.
And the burning cars.
Yes.
Now,
money.
let me tell you what happened when I put this up on I put it on my Facebook and it pushed onto my Twitter. It didn't finish my entire statement. And the first two responses I got were meh, very meh, whatever.
What?
If he thinks he's trying to be international with this is a fail.
My
This
goodness.
I'm so serious. I've got the tweet. So if you think I'm joking, and I'm sure the people that tweeted are listening because they want to hear what everyone has to say. Because I said, well, maybe I'm confused. Maybe I'm in a different state of mind. Perhaps I'm not watching the same thing. But I'm like,
I do not think the person watched the video.
They wanted a Shayo video. That's basically
well,
What?
I don't know. And this
That's
was.
my problem.
I think there's a cynicism that exists in the world at the
God bless
moment
you.
that is just. We need to be careful about just being cynical for the sake of being cynical. I was a bit concerned when I first saw Pato did a song called "Heal the World" because I'm a big Michael Jackson fan, and I just thought, how dare you? How dare you use such a similar
I wish you
title?
could see the facial expression.
But I know I really did. That's how I felt. That I mean, that's why I put off. I didn't watch it straight away, even though I saw there was a buzz about it. But after watching it, I was like, you could tie Michael's left shoelace. I would let you do it.
Exactly. It's
I
a
would let
beautiful
you
one.
tie his left shoelace because you're conscious and you're really trying to elevate. And I think you guys have said it all, so I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
But yeah, so guys, tweet at us.
We shouldn't let our cynicism actually just blind our sense and sensibility. It's really
we
see
need
something
we
good
need
and
to be
commend it.
open to things that are good and stop having a one-track mind of things. It's like when Boy did that Lily
Lily song,
and then they were like, "Oh no, this video, no, it's not good." And I'm like, "Yo, come on."
Thank
I get
you.
tired.
Pearl sends in a message, says this Patoranking song video made me emotional. Yes, Pearl says, I feel very proud that it belongs to us. And Folu, people are mostly daft. They'll say anything for reaction. Wow. So harsh.
Yeah.
So harsh, Pearl. Listen, let's take
felt that.
let's go listen to this next one. M.anifest dropped a track again a couple of weeks ago. And he did send this to us. And apologies to our Ghanaian brothers and sisters for just delaying on this. This one is called Okay. I'm gonna play it for you. It features Worlasi. We want to know what you think. Keep those messages and comments coming through.
I'm never gonna know why
People think I'm
are
joking. Like, you
savages.
see the tweets. You know, I was just looking at you. I was like, did I watch it
Depends-
different?
We
Person
like
was
things
probably
from
an
other
attention seeker.
places, and the minute we have it from our own people, you're like,
No.
shut up all the way up.
They're
Bleh,
trying
Shut
to make
up.
money. International
Guess what?
money.
We're not even
It's
asking
all
you.
naira.
Shut up.
Yeah.
I was just like, it was just such a beautiful and powerful, and they put lyrics because he knew what he wanted to say, and he wanted you to hear it. He wanted you to know.
Yeah.
Manifest the God with a funny laugh. Bad man tin till I retire. Tell a low life make you reach higher. Know they hear when they talk shit.
That's what I'm going to use that line. Tell a low life, make you reach higher, because I think that's what's wrong with all these people.
What's that?
It said tell a low life, make you reach higher.
Yeah.
Accepting BS just
Yeah.
because.
Okay, studio. All right, there he is, M.anifest, M.to all the way from Ghana. You know I have to do it like that.
Yeah.
If you don't say it that way,
It's
it's
a
not really
signature.
enter. That's how it sounds. Guys, what do you think of this one? It's called Okay, and it features Worlasi as well. We're in a hip-hop vibe. Clearly, this month of August is a hip-hop month.
Yeah. it's not really that okay.
Okay.
I'm probably the only one that is not really feeling here. I'm kind of I'm glad he's not in the studio right now because there might be some tension. You know, it's one thing to have a minimalist beat going on if you're able to do it right. And don't get me wrong, he delivers some good lines in this song. I mean, we're talking just behind the stuff you guys want to use. But otherwise, the song overall, it's just not really.
It's just okay to you.
It's not really that okay.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
That is good.
Don't go okay and great. Those are two different categories.
What?
Yeah, you
I
said
said
it's
the vibe
okay.
is good.
Okay.
It's okay.
I tell you what I thought. I completely hear you guys because the same thing happened when I heard it the first time, which is why I guess it didn't really catch my attention. But it builds. It's not original, but I think it does grow on you, and that's the experience that I personally had.
I'm still on that wavelength right now. I'm still on that wavelength right
On
now.
that note, back we continue on. It's a Grapevine. It's brought to you by Verve on Smooth 98.1.
Song really simple. All right, let's go.
I can see
No,
how
I
that's
completely
happening
hear
to
you
you.
guys. Yeah.
Because I mean, what I was thinking actually was, how
Because you're waiting for like fire.
Yeah, something to drop like
Like,
a new
it
melody or
just,
something.
it just goes,
It's
but I
just
think it will. I think it's
grows.
something that can grow on you.
It's a building
I
song.
mean, it gets better with the headphones on. I guess.
I
Yeah.
think so too.
That's the thing. You have to know how you're listening to it. It's one of those. It's a driving song.
God bless you.
I think
Driving song. This is a song where I just not by. This goes into my hip hop playlist. Just playlist. Just put it in there. When it comes to your life, and the more you know the song, the more you're going to find yourself bopping to the song.
Yeah, I think the words also help.
Can we come back to some messages?
Yeah, of course we
reacting
must.
to
We must.
Pato.
We must.
No matter what you're into, Verve is key to
All right, studio. We're back in.
the rewarding way to make payments.
The Grapevine is brought by Verve. Now, so we're gonna go straight into this.
Dalvin from Maryland says, Chef Jeff took the words out of my mouth. Patoranking's intro rap really sounds like Damian Marley. Lovely song. That's another one here from Sixter. Sixter says, so much Lubarika. People will just talk because their wine is so different. That's why Pato wants to heal the world. And the okay song is not okay. That's okay.
Interesting. I like that.
Shade.
Someone from Akoka says, Folu, you didn't do Manifest justice. So how could you play his music just after that Patoranking blast? And I know I agree with you because I think that's also part of it, right? Because you tend to compare what you're hearing, but they're two very different types of songs. We've got this one from Ziggy from VI who says, first, Pato is a jam. Not everyone whine different. LOL. Sometimes conscious music to real music instruments. It's too sweet. On Mani, lol. Not every time lyrical, miracle, spiritual, I guess. Sometimes Banku music.
A copy from Lagos says, wow, Patoranking really kinged version of it also continues. Manifest. I cut some punches though, but I'm forgetting it already. Patoranking song still ringing in my head.
There you go, Manifest. I hope you guys are listening, Fui. I hope you're out there. I will just tag you in this anyways. But yeah, let's carry on very quickly. We've still got more new music. Well, this is not new music actually. This is a bit of a throwback for a Thursday, right? And I think we're going to start implementing this for songs that we slept on. And we slept on this song and video. I put my hand up and I said, I'm so sorry, people, because we should have brought this to you in February when it dropped. But it's okay. We're doing it now, so I think it's fine. Here's one by Djinee. No, not the Djinee here. It's Smooth, but Djinee, DJINEE. All right. Now we have not heard from him in a bit of time, or it felt like we hadn't heard from him in a bit of time. And he dropped this video, which I just watched yesterday, and it put me in my feels. And I almost wanted to play this back to back with Pato because they're in a similar sort of category, I think. But we needed to explain that this is a bit of a throwback. It is a separate space we're going into now. So just prepare your mind and your soul and your body and go over to our Twitter handle if you want to watch the video. This one is Djinee with Find You. I would have put a lighter up.
I swear. I'll tell you. Smoke effect. Jimmy's voice, yeah. Jeez.
We have to go back in, guys. I know. Studio. People are getting a bit emotional in the studio here, thinking they can sing like Djinee. I had to switch off the microphone.
My chest.
Okay. So tell us, how do you guys feel about this song? So it's by Djinee. It is a video as well. So please, 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 everyone who's listening out there, do go and watch this video because it goes perfectly with the music in my humble opinion. But I want to know what the analysts think.
Me my feels all day because it's just such an appropriate video. It tells a story. Shout out to Beverly also. She acted this role like she's been doing this forever. Yeah. And I'm so proud that this is one of ours. It's Nigerian. We are putting out, look, lately we've been seeing and hearing some amazing Nigerian things. And I am so proud to be Nigerian right now. Well done, Djinee. Well done, Beverly. You acted like a boss. And I'm so in love with you.
You should pick that. And then for the song, Djinee, man. Djinee. He just drops the magic on this one. Just
this song
it's great. It's fantastic. Like, no words.
Go check it out. We have tweeted this song and it came out in February. But listen, it is fantastic music. The production quality of it. I mean, looking at our equalizers, like there's nothing moving out of place. It's perfect.
Thank you.
It really
so it doesn't get better than that.
I mean, those kind of things make me happy. I'm like, I'm not here fidgeting, adjusting things. It's ideal. It is ideal right now. And if you go over on our Twitter, you'll see our emotional reactions as well. Lots of messages have been coming in this morning, so let's see. CZ Chizzy says a good song from the beginning and with the accompanying beats. Thus, Djinee music is the real deal. Yes. That is very true. Up on WhatsApp, the messages are flooding in. Big E from K2 is going back to Patoranking, saying, listen, I adore the move by Pato. This is what some artists should come aboard with and sink into this type of music. Not every time that we'll have to be singing club anthem or club gospel. We'll be happy. I just hope the family will not come for him like the gay family. While Zobam says, morning guys, most time WhatsApp as well. Akobi says, oh, what a early morning amala fella with some shirishi something. You should have played Djinee after. I know, but I had to separate it.
That's why you keep the meter.
Well said. I like that.
Kenny Etuke says Djinee should just try and leave the up and coming artist zone. He has been there for though. Wow, that is so rude. I think what he's talking about though is awareness and promotion, and that's the space that he sort of stayed in. So I do understand what you're saying, but anyways, more messages still.
Jerry from Mishaga says nice vocals from Djinee. Still prefer the ego over this. I feel this is an average song audio only. Maybe together with the video, it's a nice combo. Really?
Jerry, go watch the video.
Yeah, just go watch the video.
Go watch the video. We're not going to argue with you here. Argue with yourself. Go watch the video. Sixter says, if you help me see Djinee, make you tell him the song will tarnish my name in media. People have stolen my intellectual properties, but I've been so calm. Maybe because I believe that, music, the art is different from the business. No, it's not, sir. But now he says that they did steal from his song. He says that the suit is Wizkid's Slow Wine off his debut Superstar album that was released in 2011. That's 2011. Is a reproduction of his song Like the Way, and he's asking for, wait for it, 100 million naira
only.
Your thoughts?
I'm tired. I'm tired of all this because I feel like he's angry now. Like he's been angry for a long time, but now he's just like livid and he's on a rampage because like he said in his post, he was quiet. He was trying to just chill until he was sued over something that he feels he was right about. So now he's like, okay, you know what? All of you are going to get it. Where is the love, Bo? And then this is a song from 2011. I just feel like this is vengeful. It's bitter. It's a bit, but once again, it's IP. It's intellectual property. If I write a song, if it takes me 15 years to get mad enough about it, well, it took me 15 years and now I'm back.
Yeah.
So,
I don't know. Hang on. Let's run through things here.
Can I just mention
2011.
also the defendants? It's very clear he's upholding the companies and the individuals. So EME, Starboy Entertainment, as well as Wizkid and Banky individuals. So there are 4 different defendants here. He's going to collect his money. Please continue.
2011, 2012, 2013, 2014, 2015,
We're counting.
2016, 2017, approaching the end of 2018.
he wasn't angry enough. He says
No, yeah. It was just building up of
he was
the.
trying to be
okay.
chilled about
So it's
it.
like, let me just wait till I'm angry enough and then hit them with.
No,
the
let me just wait till
Is that
they
the
have
scheme?
enough money.
Was it not the one that got sued for 50 million from
Precisely.
Two-Face?
That's why he's
Yeah, he needs to pay.
I want to see this guy, man, because it's always just something about whining and whining and.
Verve in your mind helps you understand that every stumbling block is actually a stepping stone. Verve in your vision helps you see nothing but possibilities. And verve in your hand, well, let's just say that's how you get rewarded for not giving up on you. So, no matter what you're into, verve is
Studio.
key to opening the. So, have you got verve? Verve, the rewarded way to make things.
And we are back in the Grapevine that is brought to you by Verve. Now, just before the break, we mentioned that we're going to be talking about Ghanaian actor Emmanuel Nii Adom Quaye, who is also known popularly for his role as Strika in the 2015 Netflix film Beast of No Nation. It was an absolute hit. Strika was discovered recently begging on the streets of Ghana, and because the money that he was supposed to have been initially paid, 30,000 for his role in the film, and then after that, apparently 1% of the film's profit, he was told by a certain producer
Me being used to clothes.
to him. He says that a manager named Malco took the money and said you used him to buy a
Clothes
suit and shoes.
And you know what I really think, if you ask me, I would say this guy has taken the money, put it in fixed deposits, he will collect all the interest, and then when the time comes, he will give him almost exactly the same amount as he was giving in the first
I
place.
think that's even being intelligent. I think he just took the money and squandered it.
Yeah, that was going to say.
Because this is
Because-
savage now.
He has no means of protecting himself. It's not like he's got a legal system that he can fall back on or someone that can sponsor him in that sense of things. The money is there, yeah, sure, if he wanted to, but he has no access to it at the end of the day. What I do hope that turns around for him is that we have sort of a Barkat Abdi situation here, whereby, something else comes along, whether it's another movie role and he has a better management. Because that's the thing, when you're within this industry, it's hard to pick a good manager that you can trust because you're just going blindly, especially at that young age. So I just hope it turns around for him.
And it's so sad that he didn't really get a good agent, because if he was left abandoned after that movie role that he played really brilliantly, his character was well represented in that movie. It's
Like I said, let's just hope the Barkat thing happened, because remember Barkat, after he was Academy Award nominated, was back on the poor scene basically, and then things started coming along his way gradually. So let's hope it turns around for him too.
And let's just take a look at ourselves as human beings and say that who would do this to a child?
I know.
Because somebody did this to him.
We just
Wicked.
All right.
Unfortunately.
Let us keep it moving. We're going to go on to this next story. Davido is handing out cash. He gave 1 million naira to a lucky fan. Yes. Somebody just opened their phone and they did actually post it, so we know that it's real. Onchimwendu Nachuku. Alpha, how you doing? Yo, we can be friends. Chodu actually received $1 million from Davido, like legit. Naira, sorry, not dollars.
Because
Sorry.
we're already shaking by that.
Excuse me. So sorry about that. I mean,
And after tax income.
who's going
Tax
to
on
be fair?
transfer.
Okay.
Who's going to be fair? Is Nigeria. I don't know.
That's it, sure.
I'm not sure anyone's really going to go hunting in that direction, but it should be interesting. We've got more messages coming through up on WhatsApp.
Yes, this one is from Tony. He said, I respect Djinee a lot. He's got a great voice, but I expected more lyrically. If you fall, I would catch you. Maybe I just wanted more.
Go watch a
Sorry.
video.
Ziggy from VI says they don't call Djinee a genius just because he can sing. LMFAO, Blackface needs to be stopped. Really now, he needs to be tracked down and confined or constrained. He's just going after people's money. I do not want to hear another Blackface anymore, to be honest, unless it's new music, yeah.
Wow, guys. Akobi says Blackface is a crybaby. I know your age, Joe. Let your musicology prowess shake them tables instead. Interesting. MI from Akoka says Djinee's been lit for years. Great tune. It's great to know that you are constantly evolving and churning out contemporary sounds. As for Blackface, though, now we'll remember him for the wrong reasons. If he needs a raise, there are other ways to get a raise, bruh. And Biggie from K2 says, all I have to say is that this Blackface needs a new face and he needs a psychiatrist. Wow. Says he's depressed and he's still bottling the issue of African Queen. He can sing African Princess or African Maidens. There are others in the jungle. One thing with the Africans, we can take advantage of up and coming young stars. And Tega from Satellite Town says, I feel that those who are closest to Blackface should watch the guy. I don't think that this is just about him being angry, but he's slowly sliding into depression and he's just gunning for anyone and everyone. Why wait for so long? But great songs, by the way. Thank you very much, Blackface. I really do hope he's got a family unit around him of some sort. I really do hope so. Anyway, speaking of support and units, the MTV VMAs happened recently, and there's a list of winners, which is very interesting. Let's see, Song of the Summer. Guess who made it? Cardi B. With I Like It Like That. Other big categories as well. Best Hip Hop Video. Of course. Nicki Minaj. Chun-Li. And speaking of Nicki has been chatting a lot recently. Who did she come after this time? Let's see. Spotify. Nicki Minaj claims that they did not promote her album Queen, saying that because she thought it was being released on all platforms simultaneously, but because she debuted on iTunes, I believe that Spotify pulled a lot of the planned promotion, and Spotify came out to sort of defend themselves and saying, no, that's not true. It's not. What do you guys think?
Okay, Nicki's case right now, she's just being very, very childish. That's just the way I see it. I'm sorry. Like, even when you look at the whole, and I dare say the whole Kardashian or Jenner thing, is like, Nicki was like, so Kylie, my album just came out, so don't say a single thing. And Kylie like, and then Nicki's like, what, curse word? I said, don't say anything. Then Kylie's like, my boyfriend's curses. Tank sale. That's just basically what's going on with Nicki right now. And now it's like, okay, let's also add Spotify to the picture. Listen, babe, if your album is that great and you promote it yourself, people are going to go and buy it. Stop being kid.
No, listen. Well, let's pay attention. First of all, she was number one in 81 different countries around the world. Let's remember that. 82, sorry. 82 different countries. That's not beans. Okay. The other thing is you have to read how somebody feels about being known purely for their music versus because you're a reality superstar and you tweet come and see me and my baby, and then your boyfriend's album suddenly becomes number one and nobody knows one song on that album. Come on, I would be salty too if I put my blood, sweat, and tears into people stop saying that somebody else is writing my lyrics, which I've always written myself. If somebody says, "Oh, it's only because," and I've worked. But
the boyfriend came out on radio and said, "No, I did not write your songs. I give you credit for everything."
No, I know, but that's my point. But still, the rumors persisted. She still deals with that all the time. They keep saying she has ghostwriters.
Baby Mama Love. That's what he's singing right now to himself.
How about going blackout on social media and you just do not see any of this?
But why? And then you're not going to buy the.
I mean, when I was crying about this on Tuesday, you guys said, "Oh, it's hip hop. Oh, she can talk and she can talk about this." I'm sorry. Let me ask.
He's a multi-genre artist.
All Nicki needs to be tweeting about her songs and then just focus on that. Respond to your tweet and then leave that. Let that be the main topic, not this person.
But that's the main topic now. The main topic is her album. What are you saying?
Yeah, but it's like, what if I didn't play it? This person's her boyfriend's album.
No. Listen, if we have an agreement and we say, okay, listen, simultaneously, we're going to do all of this promotion, and we've agreed on this. This is what's going to happen, and then it doesn't happen. And I'm like, why didn't that happen?
But they said they played their part, didn't they, right? Give us the story. Give us the story, Folu.
Okay, basically. Spotify said, Spotify supported Nicki with a Times Square billboard and a host of largest playlists, New Music Friday and New Music Release Shelf.
I feel like at the end of the day, she knows what they are. Yes, because they did not completely fulfill their end. And I think as an artist, she does have a right to be salty, because at the end of the day, what she's being like judged based on is her music. What this other person is being judged based on is not. Having said that, I still feel she should let it go, because at the end of the day, you use what you have to market what you want to market and shoot your.
So you see, that's why I like what Nicki's doing. She cannot let this go because he's marketing. Hello,
she is actually still marketing. God
the
bless
album
you.
is called Queen. Go and listen.
She's being a ruler.
And she's putting out Queen radio every day.
And just to round up, I wish we had more time for this particular story. MeToo campaigner Asia Argento has been accused of sexually assaulting a 17-year-old rock star. So remember how we've been talking about MeToo and like, oh, these allegations, it's a bit dangerous because they're just allegations and it's ruining people's companies, ruining people's lives. The founder of this entire movement paid hush money, they said, to this boy while he was 17, even though the age of legal consent in California is 18, to be quiet, and said that they had a sexual relationship. Now, Asia has denied it. She said it's not true, but she did not deny the payment. Now, what that payment was for, we don't really know.
To help him out, air quotes.
Okay.
Bro, a month after accusing Harvey Weinstein.
To help.
I think at the end of the day, if I have to be honest, if you find yourself in this kind of situation, rather than letting it go public and ruin your name, if you have the money, you pay them and say, okay, you know what, shut up and go away.
Yep.
Because the truth is, that's the whole point. That was the whole backlash about the MeToo thing. Is that a lot of people coming out might be just saying it, knowing that they can get money off of these people.
Of course.
The same thing could have happened to her. I mean, what goes around will definitely come around. Sometimes you do something good, and it's something bad that comes to you just because you are in the public light. So I think this could have been her being a victim as well. But now, I don't know.
What do they say about when you point a finger?
Yeah, the remaining 4, they're doing something back to you. Yeah.
All right.
Okay, and just to round up, this message is in from Pearl, who says, Nicki is right. That Travis BS was BS. I would be mad as heck too. I don't think she's tripping at all. Travis who? And we are done with the Grapevine. But please feel free to tweet at us, send us messages, and tag all our analysts in the studio. Guys, you want to plug out?
Yeah. Chef 3000 on Twitter and Instagram, and I will see you guys again right here live on the Grapevine next week.
Yeah, and I'm MYST_SINGS. Myst Sings on Instagram and Facebook. Holla at your girl.
Okay, Valentine's Day. I thought something productive was going to happen, but apparently. But feel free to go to my website, folustorms.com. I've got new articles up there, new videos as well. It's all interesting. Coming up next, final hour, snooze breakfast. You like to don't touch that. My blood, sweat, and tears. It's like I'll spend my money, my time, my efforts creating travel show. Then who is it? Somebody will just wake up and will now be tweeting pregnant. Then the travel show will blow beyond my own. Jesus is Lord. I'm going to kill everybody. What do you mean? No, I'm just saying that. I understand that pain, no, please.
See, and this is the only way she can get
It's
back.
so hard to believe.
If we're gonna be
And she
salty,
also
at
knows,
least throw some
but she
pepper
also
and
knows
pepper your
that it
album
is
out
good
there.
promotion for her album. Like, don't worry, I'm talking about it on Queen Radio. And everyone's going to go and get the full tea. Like, what she's saying, though. What she's saying.
It's money. It's money. It's money. She's trying to get that money.
Let's shout. Please, Nicki, shout loud.
See what the story is next week about Nicki.
It's like I also understand this blackface thing, but I also feel like face has just been painted in such a fully negative light that even if this one giving him the benefit of the doubt.
It's like
Decided on human beings, we are not going to be passionate about it.
Yeah.
We're gonna be like, Drew, shut up, you've been making too much noise.
yeah, like go do something. Like,
But I'm an artist, and I feel like if you have joined my music, you've stolen my stuff. I may have joined them, I've been crying about it.
But somebody says, it's like,
why
yes,
you crying? Go to the court.
you.
I'm gonna be like, come on.
It's like you come across somebody
maybe
who
I can
finds
get
out,
my
listen, do you have
This
this?
one I said. This one I
how long do
said.
you have to wait to come across that?
Because didn't you just get the Robbie Williams music? His art. Because are you
Please.
saying?
No, I think
But that has been the very bad advice at the beginning of their career.
Yeah.
And it's
And
based
they
on
need
that
to
advice.
stay in this.
Yeah, don't
And then you
use this
come
small
across somebody
boy.
like me who's like, no. What do you have this? Bring it. Do you have this? Bring it. Then there's no statute of limitation on whether you stole my shit or
7
not.
years to me.
Bro,
Sometimes
like,
it
seriously,
does.
that song is not
Sometimes it
even
does.
as popular as it was.
And I think it's
Sometimes
even
it
more
does.
possible because of the music, where all kinds of rubbish
Yes,
we're going down.
It's about time that he starts doing something that's positive.
I think he
With the
needs
music
to
scene and
put out.
do
No,
something with
I
yourself.
think he actually
Needs
puts
music
out
to save
a
him.
new song.
Or just
He
fade
just
out.
like won't just be like.
You know, it's not like anybody talk about jazzy much these days. Anyway, not that. Not, but you
That's
know,
it.
it just.
Yeah, I like it, but Jeff, that's exactly what you
Go on.
Ah.
Happened to Jazzy because you know the band was the king publicist of
Yeah.
this song. It's done
Yeah,
Jazzy
yeah,
again.
And,
People
Because he
think he
stopped
released
making
music.
music now and shouting Don Jazzy's name inside his music.
But I'm sure he's making money somewhere else, even though he's not. He's
I mean,
not
from
in
the
your
No, I'm
artists.
saying no. Don Jazzy.
He's making money from all his
But I
artists.
heard
What do
he
you
just
mean?
all.
What do you
But he's
mean?
not in your face all the time, you know.
Don Jazzy is making producer money and artist money without doing artist work. I love it. I love
So
it.
we had something. We had that. Shouty.
So maybe alas, maybe he's on to something.
It's probably planning his wedding. So.
I got shout.